When Isaac was old and his eyes were so weak he could no longer see, he called for Esau, his older son, and said to him, "My son, I am here." He answered. Isaac said, "I am now an old man, and don't know the day of my death." I'm slowly evolving into a southern accent. Anyway, now then, get your weapons, your quiver and bow, and go out to the open country to hunt some wild game for me. Prepare me the kind of tasty food I like, and put it to me, and bring it to me to eat, so that I may give you my blessing before I die. Now Rebecca was listening to Isaac. As Isaac spoke to his son Esau. Can't say it. When Esau left for the open country to hunt game and bring it back, Rebecca said to her son Jacob, "Look, I overheard your father say to your brother Esau, 'Bring me some game and prepare some tasty food to eat, so I may give you my blessing in the presence of the Lord before I die.'" Basically, she's summarizing what he's saying. Yeah. "Now, my son, listen carefully, and do what I tell you. Go out to the flock and bring me 2 choice young goats, so I can prepare some tasty food for your father, just the way he likes it." What's the way he likes it? Um, Something. "Take it to your father to eat." It doesn't matter how he dislikes the food. And Jacob is about to Esau very, very mad at him, so that he may give you his blessing before he dies. Because Rebecca remembers the promise: the younger will be served by the older will serve the younger. Yeah. Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, "But my brother Esau is a hairy man, and I am a man with smooth skin. What if my father touches me? Would I appear to be tricking him? And would he bring down a curse on myself rather than a blessing?" His mother said to him, "Son, let the curse fall on me. Just do what I say and go get them for me." Let the curse fall on her. Okay. So he went and got them and brought them to his mother, and she prepared some tasty food, just the way his father liked it. Also, if you don't be using this story for a reason to hate the Jewish people, no. Bad. This is not justification. Nothing is justification for hating any race or group of people. Stop it. Then Rebekah took the best clothes of Esau, her older son, which she had in the house, and put them on her younger son Jacob. All of what Esau wanted to wear. You don't want to wear your best, finest clothes for hunting because they don't get dirty, bloody, and all those other things. She also covered his hands and the smooth parts of his neck with the goat skins. Then she handed to her son Jacob the tasty food and the bread she had made. He went to his father and said, "My father." "Yes, my son," he answered. "Who is it?" Jacob said to his father. I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of my games so that you may give me your blessing. Isaac asked his son, how did you find it so quickly, my son? The Lord your God gave me success, he replied. Lord your God, not the Lord our God. Oh, whatever. It's working. Is he not fully accepting God as his God yet? Potentially. Anyway, what do you think? Leave comments below. This is supposed to be like kind of an interactive. You leave sources, commentaries, your opinions on it for discussion purposes. But of course, there is one truth. Then Isaac said to Jacob, come near so I can touch you, my son. I know to know whether you are really my son Esau or not. Jacob went close to his father Isaac, who touched him and said, the voice is the voice of Jacob, but the hands are the hands of Esau. He didn't recognize him, for his hands were hairy, like those of his son Esau, like his brother Esau, so he blessed him. Are you my son, really my son Esau? Yes, yes, I am, he replied. Okay, it really just says I am. I don't know, man, it's like, yes, because I don't think you can put that in text. Maybe not in Hebrew. Could probably English. But, kind of like, if this actually don't work. Then he said, my son, bring me some of your game to eat, so I may give you my blessing. Jacob brought it to him, and he ate, and brought some wine, and he drank. Bread and wine, meat, goats, killing, blessing. Let's see, there's bread and wine involved in this story. There's goats being killed to offer to a father figure to get a blessing. That Jacob didn't earn or deserve. Is there a little hint in there, maybe, to something coming up in the New Testament? I'm not saying the sacrifice of Jesus was deceitful or anything. It just might be little hints pointing towards something greater. Because, of course, all the Old Testament patriarchs are imperfect. Anyway. Then his father Isaac said, come here, my son, and kiss me. This is normal. Yeah, we don't usually have this in American culture, but France has it, Spain has it. You go one side of the cheek, the other, and it's like reading or sign of respect. It's not on the lips. It's not like that. So he went to him and kissed him. When Isaac caught the smell of his clothes, he blessed him and said, ah, the smell of my son is the smell of a field that the Lord has blessed. Okay. May God give you heaven's dew and of earth's riches and abundance of grain and new wine. May nations serve you and peoples bow down to you. Be Lord over your brothers, and may the sons of your mother bow down to you. May those who curse you be cursed, and those who bless you be blessed. This is the exact same promise, just retold. Yeah, again, the blessing God gave to Abraham, just worded differently. You can tell, may those who curse you be cursed, and those who bless you be blessed. Nations be blessed by you. Well, I guess in case they have any other kids. They don't. just Esau, Isaac. Anyway, after Isaac finished blessing him, and Jacob had secretly left his father's presence, his brother Esau came in from hunting. Oh no. He too prepared some tasty food and brought it to his father. Then he said to him, "My father, sit up and eat some of my game, so that you may give me your blessing." His father Isaac asked him, probably thinking, "What? Huh? Was I dreaming this? What's going on?" "Who are you?" "I am your son," he answered, "your firstborn Esau." Isaac. Oh, oh. Isaac trembled violently and said, "Who was it then that hunted game and brought it to me? I ate it just before you came and blessed him. Indeed, he will be blessed." Back then, in that culture, you could not revoke blessings or curses. Once they were given out, they were permanent. Yeah. Esau heard this. When Esau heard his father's words, he burst out with a loud and bitter cry and said to his father, "Bless me too! Bless me too, my father." But he said, "Your brother came deceitfully and took your blessing." Like, that was Jacob. That's why I had the voice of Jacob. Oh. Esau said, "Isn't he rightly named Jacob?" Yes. Jacob means he grasps the heel, or figuratively, back in that culture, he deceives. So yes, Jacob's parents literally named him Deceiver because he was grasping the heel of Esau. Why? This is a weird cultural thing they have. I guess like you grasp someone heel, you trip them up. Just like if you lie to them, you're ripping them up in some way, maybe. But yes, now you know if your name is Jacob. Yeah, your name was synonymous with deceiver back in ancient times. He has deceived me these 2 times. He took my birthright. That's kind of your own fault, Esau. And now he's taken my blessing. Then he asked, "Haven't you received any blessing from me?" Like, what about, I'm sure Jacob is supposed to get something, right? Maybe I can take his? Isaac answered Esau, "I have made him lord over you, and have made all his relatives his servants." Oh yeah, the servant. Yeah, it's ancient culture. Anyway, and have sustained him with grain and new wine. What can I possibly do for you, my son? Esau said to his father, "Do you have only one blessing, my father? Bless me too, my father." Then Esau wept aloud. His father Isaac answered him, "Your dwelling will be away from the earth's riches, away from the dew of heaven above. You will live by the sword and will serve your brother. But you will grow restless. You will throw off his yoke from off your neck. You will throw his yoke from off your neck." Okay, what is this? Your dwelling will be away from the earth's riches. Well, a few days ago we went over where Edom is. And that region is southern Israel now. Yes. And we zoom out. There it is, southern Israel. I got one more thing. Is southern Israel, right in Jordan, right in
this region. Where Eden. That's so weird. Everything's flipped. From here. That's where Edom is. And there's Shittim. Okay. Is this away from the earth's riches? Well, what would be considered the earth's riches back then? Oh, it was early Bronze Age, probably. Areas where bronze and tin are found on Earth. Not, did I say bronze and tin? Is this a good source of tin? Let's see. Any tin down there? Any? Any at all for Esau? No. A lot around Europe. Some in Spain, some in France, some in... And why did I say bronze and tin? Bronze was on my mind. A lot around here. A lot in... I think that's Lebanon. Kind of. Northern Israel. Oh, there was no bronze or tin down there. About copper. Let's see. Copper. Does it have... Doesn't have a map where it can be found on Earth. Of course it doesn't. Copper mines around the world. Let's see. It does like on a map. Yeah, here's a map. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you can't really zoom in, but it's like some maybe in Israel. They not necessarily Edom. So I don't know, it's hard to tell on that map because it's so darn small. Oh, here's another map where, yeah. Oh, it's a .org. Org, okay, blah, 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 blah. Copper, gold, and, yeah, nothing there. Nothing around Edom. Yeah. What about gold? Gold mines map. Let's see if there's a mine around the world. Is Israel even on there? It's like one in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Anyway. So, what about oil? Oil in the Middle East. Where's oil? Where's the oil in the Middle East? Yes. Stop. Just give me a map where the oil is. Is it that freaking hard? The world. Let's see. Oil. Where's mostly the oil? Oh, that's right in here. Persian Gulf. I met you in there. Yeah. Pipelines. Israel, again, doesn't really have any oil. You can see Oh yeah. So much. Oh man, this map is horrible. Much. If you're wondering, Israel's main economy it's electronics and software, and Palestine's it's strawberries. Jordan's is clothing. So yeah, I'd say that fits out, but you will live by the sword. Is he a warrior? Yeah, you them was a warrior people. He will serve your brother. Now, if you go to other places in the Bible and in history, Edom was paid tribute to Israel up in Jerusalem. Now, Israel never really conquered the kingdom of Edom, like as in the sense of thrown out its king, said it's the ruler now, annexed its territory, things like that. Because technically, they weren't allowed to. The kingdom of Edom was to remain kingdom Edom because that's where God gave them. But, okay. Israel still kind of ruled over the area, and they definitely do now. Now, what about this? He will throw off his grow restless if right before I don't think it was for like after the breakup, but like I think it was either right before the Northern Kingdom got invaded, around then, Edom rebelled and Israel was never able to quash the rebellion. So Edom just kind of threw off the rulership of Edom, stopped paying tribute to Edom, and things like that. Yes. So, yeah, I guess go watch my other videos. Yeah. That's all.